Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this a brand new day filled with hope and promise and dreams and terror and nightmare and despair. Hopefully in equal amounts, though the goodness and light side seems to be like way up in the air these days, and the darkness and horror side pretty damn heavy. But yeah. Anyway, though, once again, I'm still experimenting with this, but Google Analytics has proven again and again that if you ask people to please subscribe, a call to action, that would be very cool, and it actually works. And if you don't want to subscribe, then hey, it only takes a half second to unsubscribe, so thumbs up. And with the Shelton, Washington plague rat, spider, and weather report, hokey smokes. I did not go out walkies, and I am glad. Two nights before, when I gone out walkies with all the smoke in the air, it had felt like I'd been breathing sandpaper. The night before, when I went out walkies, my chest hurt when I got back. And it was bad last night. So I stayed in and I took a shower. You know, something I periodically have to do. But then it started to rain last night, and it's still wet and dripping outside. Now, I don't know if it's fog, smoke, or smog, which of course is just smoke mixed with fog. But you can't see out there because of it's raining and there's fog, and I don't know if there's smoke mixed in with it or the rain has helped clear the smoke or what. We shall have to see later this afternoon. But there's that. So it's been raining, it's been dampish, it's actually cool. I can't say it was cold last night because I still only wear a sheet. I mean, I sleep on a gigantic, several blocks of foam. My biggest mattress, the one that my wife bought, came, it was a 6-inch block of memory foam, one of those Tempur-Pedic type beds. And then I got another topper to put on top of that. And then I have another topper on top of that. So I got foam. Foam reflects heat, and you can rapidly overheat in foam. So I'm not cool only having a sheet. Now I do worry, and I hope of course that this stuff is massively flame retardant, because foam burns pretty quick in fires, and I really don't want to wake up burning to death with melted foam coating my body as I die. That would be bad. It depends as well. I mean, I may be gone before even that, because burning foam gives off like cyanide gas and the like. So hopefully things work out well. But anyway, though. So on to the spider report, of course. Downstairs, I found a tiny, as I was leaving the bathroom, tiny little spider walking on the wall. And that was cool. Very good. Now, up here, though, while there are still some corner spiders that, have the little body, really spindly leg types here and there is, above the open window over there, because, even with the horrible air, it's open. There is a garden spider above that one. There is the garden spider that I had been watching on her orb over there. The other tiny spider, not a garden spider, I think she's an indoor spider of the bigger body, smaller leg type. She's still got her egg sac and is still there. And over against the other wall, in the corner, another garden spider. Now, that could be one of those that was just hidden, or had made the orb lower where I couldn't see it. So there's some spider buddies. And I actually do feel good with them there, because I've only got my one little hamster left, little dumpster. I still do that. Little dust mop. I only call him Dumpster on videos like this one. Past that, I call him his normal name, little dust mop. He's getting fluffier. His fur is growing out, and I'm not chopping it off now. I'm going to keep it kind of shortish, because otherwise he'll just drag half his nest around with him when he moves. But he doesn't need to be as short, because it's not as warm. Excuse me. Boy, two things that I really wanted to talk about, which is actually three. So I'm going to start off with this one, and if I get to the depressing one, the really, really depressing one, then okay. But Yesterday, somebody on Facebook had posted a link to a song by a group called SOFFI Tukker. And I don't know if that's exactly how it's pronounced, but it's spelled SOFFI-TUKKER. And it's always in capital letters if you spell it. So that's SOFFI Tukker is the group. And I was listening to that, and it's amazing. I really like the song. Music video that comes with it. I'm not a big fan of a lot of music videos anyway. And this one just seems really stupid to me. But I'm old. So I didn't grow up with videos for music in the first place. I mean, I was 20 years old, approximately, when MTV started actually playing music videos. So I got into that late. And even at that, I don't like most music videos because I like stories. And it's got to be a half good story. And if it seems really kind of dumb, then that kind of ruins it all for me. And the video that comes with it is fine. It's fine. It's a good video. For me at 57 with my background, no, though. But the song itself, I've been playing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again because it's that good. So I went and I read up on the group. Now the thing is, it sounds very non-United States, kind of exotic in that fashion. It is not English being sang. Yeah, I can't tell if it is a real language or a made-up language for the song, though, because I'm an American. I don't hear a lot of non-English stuff. So whether it's real, because as I went, when I did some searching up, looked up Wikipedia, it is a Florida group. 2 people, a duo. So Joy, they're Americans, but even though they're Americans, they have gotten international, acclaim for their music because it has like a heavy, like Brazilian influence and a heavy Portuguese language influence, and not in an exploitative fashion, but in a this is good stuff, please enjoy it with us kind of way. And that's good. It's really good. Now the song that I've listened to, it's called Swing, is not, I don't even see it listed anywhere on their musical track list stuff, and they're famous for a lot of other things, so I don't know if I'll like their other stuff. I'm gonna listen though, because I'm very intrigued by this one song. Now, when I said I was disappointed by the fact that they're, US citizens, is because it's weird. Long ago, decades ago, I read a book called Bridge of Birds about a non-existent China. They even say that in the thing. It's about an ancient China that never existed. And one of the main characters is Number 10 Ox, and Number 10 Ox is telling the story, and he's called Number 10 Ox, that's his name, because he's big, he's strong, he was the 10th son of this farmer family, so he's Number 10 Ox. And that's his name. And he ends up having to go on a quest of sorts with this very old man, Master Li, who has an unfortunate character flaw. Now, at no point do they ever say what the character flaw is, but he's a drunkard, he gambles, and he's a con man, a swindler, as well as being everything that he says he is. And so they go on this big adventure throughout an ancient China that never existed, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful all the way through. In fact, I'm tearing up just thinking about it because I love the book and the ending so much. And then I was able to do some studying and find out exactly who Barry Hewart, the author, was. And for such a long time, the book was ruined for me because this beautiful book about China that never existed, fantasy China, taking full scope of ancient Chinese tales and treating all of Chinese myth and history with reverence and care. And he was just this, heavy, older white guy. And this story with this fat white face, and I don't say that as an insult, that's just, he was heavy, and white. So, yeah, I had this chunky, fat white face. It was superimposed over this great book. And for so long, that ruined it for me. I know he wrote at least 2 books in it. I've read the second. I do not know if he wrote a third before he died, because he did pass on. It was hard to read the second book, and I never had as much enjoyment of it as I did for the first. Whether it was just sequelitis and he wasn't able to hit that second home run, or if I just had that big white face superimposed over the top of it, I don't know. But I know that for me, that will help ruin some things. And so because I have that in my background, knowing that this more international sound is created by 2 Floridians, all I can see is that big white face over this beautiful Chinese story when I think about SOFFI Tucker. And I'm working hard to not. It is, in my case, an unfortunate character flaw. I am Master Lee. We all are. But that was just a thing that I thought was interesting. And then real quick, of course, yesterday I had talked about how demotivated I was the day prior, how I didn't play anything. I couldn't do anything. It was horrible for a motivational day. Yesterday, after I finished uploading my vlog and watching a video or 2, I was getting close to 10 a.m. And I started thinking about, I should start recording my Minecraft video. And I started thinking about, here's the things I want to get done. And I want to get this planned. And it was like, there is no demotivation. I was looking forward to it. I had things I wanted to get done. So the demotivation, is it just the pressure from the whole Covfefe bug plague state in situation here in the United States? Does smoke inhalation affect cognition? That's always a possibility too. I mean, we know that things affect your brain, and mind is a function of brain, so affect your brain, affect your mind. I don't know. But it was good. I felt motivated and I jumped into things, and it was a very good time. I had fun, and hopefully that'll show in the video. Hopefully it has shown, since I've already done one. And then of course a little dust mop was running around in the middle of it, so I had to pause the Let's Play to show off my hamster. Thumbs up for that. And he was running around earlier today. He's thin, he's gotten older, and he's never been thick. Even when I first got him, he's always been thin. So you don't want to give him too often because they are fatty, but I give him peanuts like every other day. You just take a regular unsalted, roasted or raw peanut and you give it to them. And so I give him peanuts every other day in the hopes that he'll still be able to put some fat on his body so that he doesn't just melt away. He's a good guy, and that's a very good thing. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about, of course, was the plasticization of our world and how plastic gives off greenhouse gases for 100 to 500 years, and how much plastic we have in this world. And even if we stopped making any greenhouse gas from industry tomorrow, every single thing that's plastic in your world, from every piece of polyester to every piece of PVC piping to every piece of plastic in your computer, in your home, in your clothing, that's going to give off greenhouse gases for the next 100 to 500 years. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you so very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that. And even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, I'm lucky sometimes I can remember what my own name is. So, we have Donna M., thank you so very, very much, and J. Min, greatly appreciated. The JP2903, thumbs up and thank you. Almost Nobody, greatly appreciated. Brianna Gonzalez, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kisscat, good to see you in the comments. We have Doom Jaden, thumbs up. There's Ali Mao, thumbs up and thank you. Sebastian Ferris, good to see you. We have Winterwolf 0100, thumbs up. And Jorge Munoz, thumbs up and thank you. Alima Gaming, greatly appreciated. And Wiru Senpai, thumbs up. Muggo 388, greatly appreciated. Elder Wolf 569, good to see you in the comments. Why Stop, good name. And we have Mihai, thumbs up and thank you. Julius Pena, I bet I'm nowhere close. Soundmaster Blink, thumbs up and thank you. We have Tommy Nilsson, thumbs up. Colin Reisenauer, good to see you. There is Mackenzie Tuma, thumbs up. We have Charlotte Carpenter, greatly appreciated. Tommy Copeland, good to see you. And last but not least, Little Rosie ASMR. Be safe. Hurricane season is going to be all the time coming up. Thumbs up for that. Thank you all so very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and that is appreciated. Even with therapy, even with everything, I have cyclical depression, and it is good to get other voices in the echo chamber of your skull. Thank you so much. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, which I have to remake, or donate to my GoFundMe campaign, or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people. That would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. And if you want to help me out without sending money, an Amazon wish list link as well, with things like cat food, hamster bedding. If you could check it out, that would be very, very awesome. Now, do not feel obligated. There we are. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I got from my existence. A definite thumbs up, and I hopefully remember to do the subscribe to the channel thing at the beginning. So, I hope your day is as good a day as it can possibly be. I zoomed through that one. Goodness gracious, I didn't realize I was zooming along at 100 miles an hour there. Do I have anything else to talk about? Not really. So, you take care. Have a great day. Today, I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll remember to talk about, there's a big thing about cultural appropriation. Hearing people teaching American Sign Language on YouTube and such, and oh boy, talk about cultural appropriation. Deaf YouTubers are pissed. And I'll explain why tomorrow. So wear a mask, please. Practice your social distancing, please. Practice self-care. These are bad times, and you gotta take care of yourself. And of course, Black Lives Matter and justice for everybody that the jackbooted, brown-shirted fascist thugs keep brutalizing and murdering.